Greetings everyone, Bolt Pikachu here. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. It's the beginning of summer and I've been having to do a bunch of stuff. Also, I am going to Alaska for a week, for 6 weeks, tomorrow. And so today I will also be uploading another Mario the Pokemon Trainer episode, so that's good. I'll be uploading that here in about an hour or two after I get back from lunch. But right now I'm going over a modification I did in about 20 minutes. But it's really cool. So this is my custom painted strong arm. As you can see, looks really cool. It's a really nice strong arm. The locks are removed and everything's just really good about this thing. But what I did was I made it just a tad bit better by installing a drop barrel modification for it. So, it only took me about 20 minutes, but I didn't use a Dremel. It would have taken me about 10 minutes if I would have used a Dremel, but I don't have a Dremel, so I used a hacksaw. Yeah, I used a hacksaw to hack at the plastic in order to make the strong arm the way it is now. But it's a really good modification. It's a nice, clean exit from the thing. And I've seen a person make an 18-shot strong arm before, and I'm like, oh, okay. That doesn't look too hard. But then I realized they had to 3D print all the stuff. So now I just want to show you a little bit of firing. I haven't done a strong arm review, so I guess this will kind of be the strong arm review. Oh, I moved that out of the way so I can get to darts that fly behind there. In case you guys are wondering. One. That one didn't do it too well because I slowly pumped like that, and if you slowly pump it in slam fire mode, it does that. But yeah. So that's what I did for a while, about 20 minutes. And it was really fun because I got to experience what it was like to be an actual, actually modifying something. But I am not just going over this strong arm. Hey. Sorry, my dad came in and was just checking up because sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody ever listens. Anyway, I'm not just going over my strong arm, I'm actually going over every single functional modified blaster that I own right now. This crossbow was a modified blaster, but the string tension eventually wore out, so I need to find my wire clippers and finish up that modification. Here it is. This is my modified long shot. I did a review on my long shot, and then I'm like, you know what, long shot is kind of bad, so I'm going to modify it. I made it better. I made it so much better. So, now it shoots like an actual sniper rifle. I can blast from probably 100 feet away and hit them, which you may think it's like, oh, you're just saying that just because you want your Nerf blaster to be awesome. I'm actually not kidding. I was standing and I was looking down a hallway, which was probably 50 feet away from me, and I shot and almost hit my sister. So, I was so close though. I should have hit her, but I didn't. But the thing is with my Nerf blasters, some of them don't take certain darts in this. Long shot appears to only want to take elite, or like normal elite darts, and no knockoff darts. I put some knockoff darts in there anyway, so just to show you. So what I did, this is the only modification I did. I chopped off this. I took the access door out so I can constantly get in my finger in clear jams, which I have to do a lot because this thing likes to jam for some reason. And I put an Apollo spring along with the stock spring in the plunger area because I felt like it. and I lost an Apollo a couple months ago, trying to modify it. So, now let's just show you how powerful this thing is. And that is why I have the access door, because it did not work. It just did not. Or is this the one that only takes... I don't know, I have a couple of modifications, and some of them only take certain darts, but there we go. You may have said, oh, that wasn't that powerful. Believe me, this thing hurts. Sometimes it just doesn't shoot at its maximum potential. There we go. So, as you can see, that was probably hitting 100 FPS, maybe more. Easily hitting 100 FPS. This thing is crazy powerful. It has the stock long shot spring, which is and it also has an Apollo springs. And the Apollo is already hard to prime, so you can imagine the firepower this thing gives out. I have to prime it against my stomach like this just to get it. Look at that! I was aiming right at that star and I nailed it flat on. So that is probably my favorite modified blaster that I own, besides, of course, this next one. Lo and behold, the Silver Slayer. This is my favorite modified blaster I own. I really want to put IMRs in this thing, or not IMRs, Trust Fires. I'm looking at getting some Trust Fires, but this, I'm not going to put all the attachments on because that would take 10 years, and I have them all throughout my drawers and stuff. So this is my Silver Slayer. As you can see, Silver Slayer written there in red, and the MP logo. I have the MP logo on all my spray painted, actually functional Nerf blasters. Like, I have this over here, this prop. This was a Nitron, Vortex Nitron. I took all the internals out. I kept the trigger and the front piece, and now it is a laser rifle. Yeah. That thing is completely useless. I don't even use it. I wouldn't use it. I couldn't use it. So, Dr. Seuss in the making. But this is my modified Strife. As you can see, as you can hear, it's pretty crazy. Of course, I always have an 18-round stick mag in it for show, Uzi style, you know. But that is my favorite modified blaster I own. You know, Flywheel Master Race, semi-auto superiority. This is probably the best blaster you can get, ever. Yeah. Last but certainly not least, this. Yeah, it's a Triad. I think when my dad bought it for me for Christmas one year, the guy had already used it, but I think he had already modified it, is the thing. So this thing shoots insanely hard and powerful. I can't even explain to you how hard this thing shoots. I want to show you guys here. That's a cruddy dart. It only takes good darts. Like, see what I mean? Look at that. I mean, you can tell it's pretty powerful. Also, I finally got a Jolt. For those of you asking about that, I finally got a Jolt. Yeah. I really do like this thing, though. Tiny little prime. Look at that prime. Look at that. It's tiny. And look at the Triad's prime. There's just nothing to compare. Look at that. But, of course, you also have the Big Shock. Big Shock prime's about as big as the Triad. Little bigger than the Triad. And the Jolt, and the Triad primes a little bigger than the Jolt. The Jolt doesn't prime any bigger than anything I know yet. But I did forget to show you guys a firing demo for the my Silver Slayer. So I'm gonna quickly load up the Silver Slayer and show you guys. Sorry about all the random cuts, guys. We're packing still for our trip to Alaska, so we're having to go through, like, I'm doing a Lego stop motion camp, and hopefully that will be featured on my channel. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty good. I still have a few darts. Here we go. Yeah, it's really good blaster. I love my Silver Slayer. As you can see, the locks are removed. It's really loud. Yeah, that's it. That's all my modified blasters, actually. I probably should modify some more. This is a big shock with the cover taken off because I wanted a concealed weapon. But then I got this, and I'm like, screw that, but I forgot where the plates were for it. So now I just kind of have to leave it exactly like this all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all my modified blasters. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look out for Mario the Pokemon Trainer, the next episode. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like and a comment and telling me what type of review or video you want me to do next time. See you guys in the next video.